So when you go and talk to a woman, you find yourself struggling on what to say to her. You struggle with your confidence, you struggle with being sure in yourself, and you walk away from these conversations always regretting the things you didn't say. Well, I'm here to tell you there are ways you should be talking to a woman. The first way you want to do this is just give her compliments. It doesn't have to be over the top, it doesn't have to be creepy. You could say something like, your hair looks nice. Where'd you get it done at? You can say something like, hey, I like your shirt. Or you can say something like, those are nice shoes. You can also tell her, hey, based on everything I'm hearing with school, it seems like you're doing really well. And that's awesome. You sound like you're very smart. I couldn't do what you're doing. You can keep it so simple. You don't have to overdo it. Don't be afraid to tell her she's beautiful. Don't be afraid to say these things. Women want to feel reassured because they need reassurance. I can't tell you how many times my wife tells me that, hey, tell me I'm beautiful. Tell me I'm pretty. Tell me my hair looks nice because she needs that in her life. So think about it from the perspective of just getting to know a woman. Women want the same things. They want to feel reassured. So don't be afraid to just give her a nice compliment and just see where it goes. Another thing you should be doing is share your opinions. Don't be afraid to share how you truly feel about something. Now, I'm not saying you share your feelings to her. I'm saying if you're in a conversation where you don't necessarily agree with what she's saying, tell her that. It's okay. She wants to know who you are as a person, how you think, how you operate. So share your perspectives, share your thoughts, and she will appreciate it. She might not agree with you. You might get pushback, but it's good because she's going to realize, okay, that's a man who thinks for himself. That's a man who has his own values, his own system, and she is going to realize that's a man who stands out. You want to stand out from the pack. That should be your goal. So don't be afraid to push back. Don't be afraid to say something she may not like. She may get upset about. That's okay. Share your opinions. It's all right. Don't be a yes man because if you're a nice guy, you're going to be kept in the friend zone. So you don't want to go that route. The next thing is be positive, be upbeat. Show yourself as somebody who has a lot going on. Share your passion, share what you've been doing. Don't be afraid to just do that with a woman. A woman's going to appreciate that because she's going to go, man, this guy seems like he's always in a good mood. He seems like he's got a good spirit about him. He's not angry or uptight. He's just himself. And I like the fact he's positive, that he's not negative about his life. He's not blaming society or blaming everything around him. He's just trying to get better as a man. And women will love that about you. If you're positive, if you're upbeat, if you share the exciting things you got going on, the fun things you're going to be doing for the day, that will keep her engaged with you. So you want to make sure that you're positive, you're upbeat, you're just somebody who's just fun to be around, and she's gonna like that about you. So just be fun, have a good time. Don't be, such a pushover or somebody who's just Mr. Negative. Like don't do that. Don't complain. Don't whine. Be someone who has a lot going on, and show her that hey, like I'm a cool guy, right? That's how you want to approach her. The next thing you want to do is just let the conversation flow naturally. Let everything happen in an organic way. If you ask her questions, if you say something like, "Hey, where do you work?" or "What do you think about this over here?" What is your opinion on the recent news? Have her answer questions and then talk about things that are interesting to you. Talk about things that are interesting to her. Let everything happen organically. Don't bring up kids or marriage or let's go out on a date. Like, don't do any of that. Just let everything flow. Just have a good conversation, like you're talking to your friend, like you're talking to your homeboy or your homegirl. Like, just be simple. Let everything flow. Let everything just happen in a natural way. And if it goes in that direction, it's going to end very well for you. The last thing you want to do is end the conversation on a good note. So you can say something like this. You can say, "Hey, Ashley, it was great talking to you. I'm glad we got to connect. Let me give you my phone number and just reach out whenever you're available. Just shoot me a text first so I know it's you and we'll take it from there." And what that does is it gives you the ability to walk away. You show her that, hey, I'm a confident man. I got a lot going on. You can reach out to me and I'll be available when I'm available. And that's going to spark her curiosity. It's going to spark her interest because she's going to go, well, the ball's in my court. I better do something about this because he seems to have a lot going on. So let me go ahead and just reach out. And when she does text you, don't respond right away. Give it 2, 3 hours, maybe wait till the end of the day. Get her ready for your response. It's perfect. It will help you out, I promise. And the next thing you can also do is you can say something like, hey, Ashley, I'm glad we got to meet today. Let me do this. Let's set up a date. Are you available next Wednesday for just a lunch? Nothing crazy, nothing, insane. And you keep it casual. And she's like, yeah, let's hang out. And that's going to help you because you're going to show her that, hey, let's move this in the next direction. Also, you're showing her that you're not relationship driven because if you did it a day after, probably not a good idea. Give it some time and some space. You can also say this. You can say, hey, Ashley, it was great chatting with you today. I'm glad we got to connect. Let me do this. Let me get your number. What I'll do is I'll text you probably this weekend because again, I'm flooded with a lot of things. I'll reach out to you and we'll just pick up where we left off. What that does is it tells her that, man, he's not available to the weekend. This was such a good conversation, but you're building your value and you're building your attraction. That is so critical. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope this helps you out a lot when you go talk to women. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.